Hello, my darlings, and welcome back to Henford on Bagley. We are in the area of old New Henford once again today, and we're back in the hamlet of Whittington, where last time we made a start on the furnishing of Clementine's house. Today we're heading upstairs and finishing the whole build. So let's get started. You can use my code BUMPKIN at checkout on the EA app or at sims.com. I receive a small commission from your purchase, and you greatly support me and the channel. Thank you so much. Happy Friday, my darlings, and welcome back to the final part of Let's Build the Worlds, Henford on Bagley. Here we are, after all of these months of doing the save file, and we're at the penultimate part, furnishing a couple of rooms. All of this work over these months, I've had the best time. I've had the best time doing the save file. I really have. I'm going to put together a lovely little finishing piece for you that I'm going to get out sometime in October. I know I've already said this, but that is what we're going to be doing. I can't believe it. I honestly can't believe that we are here at this penultimate episode. I really can't. Audio should sound a little bit better today. I'm still tweaking things and love, so you're going to have to bear with me. Audio is not my forte. I really hate sorting it out. And I'm just trying to get it as best as I possibly can for you, but it just takes work, my darlings. A few things changed from last time. One of you said, why don't you use the werewolf window boxes, because they kind of look a little bit more handmade and they've got herbs and stuff in them, like sage and stuff. Is that sage, or would that be? Yeah, I think it might be sage. Bit of that, one of those. Oregano, why not? And another one of you said, why don't you knock out underneath of the stairs and put in a little cat tower? I did that, but I've also put in a little bowl under there too. Just so they've got somewhere for Nimbus to come in and get something to eat, so Pickle doesn't steal it, because he's very naughty like that. He really is. So here we are. Here we bloody are. We're going to start on the kitchen. So kitchen is a very important place. This is probably where she spends most of her time. Clementine loves her kitchen. So I don't really want to go down the route of making it look all fairy, sort of whimsical, but I would like it to look like a cottage kitchen. Maybe even bringing in this vibe. Let's have a little look at you. Oh, I do like that colourway in here. That's a maybe. Let's have a little look at you too. That does go really nicely with the house. I think we're going to go for this one. Yeah. Any of the others going to take my fancy, tickle me on the tuppence? Not today, darlings. No tuppence tickling is going to be going on. But hello, I can't believe we're here, loves. Honestly, I've had such a ball with this save file. I really have. But here we are at the end of it. Crazy things. But just know, once I return from my holiday, I have got a holiday in a couple of weeks' time, don't forget. And I'm actually going out on my 40th birthday. We're actually flying on my 40th birthday. The 7th of September, if you would like to know. Thank you. That's what's going to be happening, my loves. Yes, it is. Do I want to put the oven there, or do I want to put the oven there? I think I should put it there. Let's put the oven there. I'm going to go for that high-backed one, I think. This one here. In just a normal, or maybe even a green. Can we bring a bit of a green in here? I think we could. I'd probably see it a bit more like a neutral space, though, to be honest. I wish there was like a softer, sort of creamy tone. This one here is always a little bit too bright, too. I'm going to go for the green. Why not? Get it in there, as far as I'm concerned, you know? And let's get a little corner piece going onto each of the edges here. Beautiful job. Lovely things. Get that grid off now, just so I can see, get a feel for the space. I think we can work with this. And I might want to go for an older style fridge as well. I've got all of the debug and stuff up because I still haven't updated the tool mod yet. Somebody said that's the culprit, but another person also said Better Build and Buy is doing what I said, where I couldn't load into the game properly. So I'm just going to wait for both of them to be done, to be honest. Mr. Mexie's an absolute genius, and I'm more than willing to wait. You know, I am patient. I've got the patience of a saint, they say. Sometimes, depending. Stupid people, nope, no patience for you, love. No patience. Racists, get out the front door. Homophobes, get in a hole, you know? But yeah, Why am I getting that fridge out? It's not the fridge I want. This is the one I want. Can I get a fixed one? Salvaged. Oh. What's this one? Salvaged? Oh. What colours does this come in? Oh. Okay. I've not really looked at these, to be honest. I don't know what. I kind of like that one. Let's go for this. Not use this one. Let's go for this one here. This looks to be fixed to me. Is that what it is? What's that on the side there? Oh, big hinges. Okay. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? Oh god, it's cutting into the bloody thing now. I can whiffle this along, it's fine. Shh. Right, if I can flop you to there. Beautiful job. Yeah, we got loads of things to look forward to in October. Not only the save file, streams are going to be coming back. I am going to be bringing back streams like most Fridays. I'm not going to say every Friday because some Fridays I might want to take it off for something or I might be too busy, like those kind of stuff. But I am looking at streaming every single Friday, starting at 6 p.m. UK time. And we're going to go on for like 3 to 4 hours. It's going to be a nice long stream. Sims, we're going to be playing some Sims, obviously, of course, but we're also going to be doing some House Flipper, some other like building-esque games, some Planet Zoo. And I've also got a few ideas as well. I want a little news segment that I really want to do. Some kind of Sims news segments, that kind of vibe. So just be on the looks out, darlings, because that is going to be happening. It's just indeed. Do you know what? Now I've done this. I can't believe you've done this. I would like to whiffle these around and flop this into here. What was I going to ask you again? Oh, yeah. Has anybody... This just shows what I was watching last night. I played D&D last night. It was amazing. We're playing it tomorrow all day long as well. I'm very excited for that. Don't know why I need to tell you that, but... has anybody watched those 1,000 people Minecraft videos before? Where they kind of like start civilizations and stuff? I watched one of them a couple of years ago. I was like, oh, that was great. I hope that they do more. And they've just done another one where it's kind of like rich and poor people in this like 1,000 player Minecraft thing. And it was so good. Hey, I can't believe I watched a 2.5 hour video about Minecraft. I don't even play Minecraft. Has anybody else watched it out there? Let me know I'm not alone in that, because that is embarrassing, isn't it? I just couldn't believe. Even my, Tom was like, really? I was like, yeah, I know, but I've watched it and it was great. Yeah, I would like to know. Let me know down below if anybody else has watched it too. It was just great, just seeing how people react to those kind of like situations and stuff. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. I don't want to do a bar. I was going to say a bar. I don't want to do a kind of island, but I think I want to wrap this around just for extra. Oh, I forget. It does that, doesn't it? Just an extra little bit of space here. Would it look weird if I just pop that on top of it? Does it glitch out? Oh, it does look slightly. What we'll do, pop you into there. And then what I'm going to do... Oh, I was just about to use the tool mod. No, I'm not going to be doing that then. Why am I so stupid? No, we're not doing that. I've changed my mind because I do want to get a dining table in here as well. So that kind of makes sense to keep it that way. Right, stunning bit of work. We'll get all of the bits and bobs out in just a second. I think I want to get the dining table in here. She probably has friends over. So I'm going to do a little circle dining table, I think. I'm going to use the base game one as well. Not in that color. Let's bring the green onto here too. Yes. Get you to there. I could probably put you right in the center, actually. Yeah, let's do that. And I think I'm going to use the matching chairs in the green. I'm doing it. Let's see for space. Right, okay. What I'm going to do is drag you over there. I think that's fine. I do need to get a bin in here, but I think the only place for a bin is going to be in that corner over there. I could move the door and put it there, but I'm not going to do that. Not today, not ever. So let's get in the only bin we tend to use. Let's pop you there. Well, not the only bin, but the X bin of dreams, shall we say. I kind of see her having storage in here, though. If I pop that there, I could probably even go to there, you know. Yeah, okay. I do want some kind of dresser behind it. I'm thinking something on the lines of this. I just feel her having storage here. Let me just check this routing. I think they should be fine getting through there. They should be able to use all of these chairs as well. I mean, I could do that as well. I prefer that, though. I prefer that. I'm keeping it that way, thank you. I always struggle finding that cabinet that it's got plates in it. I know that breaks it down loads, but it's like a low level cabinet and I always have trouble finding it. There it is. That took ages. Will you fit in there? Not really. Let me just see if I can. Oh god, no. Oh no, that bin is holding on for dear life, isn't it? Let's try and get you in there. Yeah, I think that could work. Let's put. I bought out some books as well for some reason. I'm going to pop them down to there too. I think that's kind of a vibe, to be honest. Oh, I could move this along. Let's just get everything back where it was. Thank you. And then move this. Just to make it a little bit easier, then I can keep the bin there. Lovely. Right. Stunning bit of work right there. Gorgeous things. Hold on, I've got a dog crying at the door. A wild Rosie has appeared. She literally jumps up onto my lap. Baby. A wild Rosie appeared. I absolutely adore her. I don't want to give her back. And she goes back this Sunday. I'm a bit sad, to be honest. Okay, and maybe... Oh, actually, that would work, wouldn't it? Yes. Things, stuff and things. We're going to put this where it doesn't... Oh, there we go. Why did I not just keep it there? Okay, happy with that. Still need some bits and stuff over there, but I'm kind of happy with it. I do see her having a nice bunch of flowers that she's probably picked out on the moor somewhere. So I'm going to give her a little bunch of flowers. Pop up on top of this pop up on top of this table. I also got the new kit pack from Peacemaker as well. It was great. Really lovely pack. Very nice indeed. I did purchase it with my own money. Thank you very much. But yeah, very, very nice. Very nice. I will say, I wish there were some wood swatches in it. There's not very many wood swatches, but the pack itself is gorgeous. Of course it is. Peacemaker made it, and they are a genius. But yeah, I'm fussy. I'm fussy. What about some roses? Yeah, there we go. Gorgeous. Okay, right. Things, bits, stuff, clutter. I'm going to bring it all out. We're going to put it around together. I've just put everything around just because it wasn't that exciting, to be honest. We got some herbs. We got a mortar and pestle. We got a little tea making station here. One of those, what they called, Lazy Susans. One of those. I put a little thing for plates and stuff up. This little bowl of acorns here, adorable. Didn't even know that was a thing. That was from Enchanted by Nature. Just some fruit bits up here, and also just some spray bottles for her plants and stuff. I've pulled that out. And I've put a rug in this room and a little clock up on the wall. And that is how I'm keeping it, my loves. Okay, I'm happy with that. I think that looks really cute. Lived in. I can imagine it working in here too. Beautiful. Well, there we go. There's the downstairs, all complete for Clementine. We're moving up into a bedroom now. Our bedroom's quite big, but what I would like to do in here is put in some kind of altar for her where she burns her incense, keeps all her trinkety bits, her crystals and stuff, and just sets intentions and stuff for the day. That kind of vibe. That's what we're going to do. So first things first, we need some curtains. Yeah, good luck with that, Aiden. I probably want to go quite dated with this bedroom, actually. So I might even pull out those tartan numbers, these ones. Oh, God, not in that colour. Not in that colour in this room. Needs to be a bit more subtle than that. Oh, God. Good luck with subtle. Oh, actually, those work. I would have loved some kind of print on them. Oh, there we go. That's the ones. These... Let's get these up on the windows. Oh god, here we go. Fighting with the snap points. I think that works quite nicely. I'm happy with that. Very happy with that. We're going to be putting the altar here, but we'll do that in a sec once I've got in the bed and stuff. The bed that's just popped into my head is that 4-poster one with the kind of quilted patchwork quilt. Not quilted quilt, Aiden. The patchwork quilt. Can we get this one in a colour that's not going to look... Actually, that's not too bad. It's a bit bright. Can we mute... Oh, there we go. I was just about to say, can we mute it down? And yes, we can. Do I want to put it there or do I want to put the bed up here? Put the wardrobe there. I'm going to put the bed here. Yes, we are indeed. I'm even going to bring a dog bed and a cat bed into this room as well, just in case they want to come up and sleep with their mummy. You know? I don't know about you, but Daisy always sleeps in the bedroom with us. She does have her own bed in the bedroom, but she does come and sleep in the bedroom with us. I just like having them near, you know? Don't want them downstairs by themselves. It's not for me. It's not like... Dogs are the best things on the planet, and we need to treat them as such. Thank you. I'm going to use these. I'm going to flop one there. Shuffle the bed along a little bit. And then flop another one off to the side here. Like so. Okay. And there. Yeah, beautiful. That's gorgeous. We'll get some lights up on them in a minute. Let's get a wardrobe in here. Now, question. Oh, they do. Oh, but they don't come in wood swatches. These are the new ones from Peacemaker. I love them. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. I just really wish that we had some wood swatches. The color palette is great. It's really lovely. You're going to be able to fit that with so much stuff, but I just wanted to see some wood swatches with it. I'm not being nasty or anything. It's just my opinion. I worship Peacemaker stuff. But yeah, I would have liked to have seen that. I think we're going to have to go down the route of using this one then. I think we are. I might go for a little bit of a lighter tone though. She's not really much of a clothes person anyway, so I'm not going to give her a mirror. But what I would like to do is give her maybe some kind of small little dresser. And then I see the dresses and remember what they look like. Not happy. Oh, incoming dog. Actually, what I'm going to do is give her this one. Just because it's got a mirror on it. She might just want to bung her hair up as she normally does. But she is not fussed on what she looks like. She's a free spirit. Okay, yeah, I like that. Lovely job. We'll keep that as it is for the minute. Now I want to bring in an altar. Do I want to do an actual place she can sit down at like a desk? I think we could do that, you know. Just so there is a little bit of gameplay with it. Maybe even something along the lines of this. A bit old, a bit battered, a bit like me, to be honest. If I can pop you to there, then yeah, we can do that. Let's do that. We'll fill that with trinkety bits in a minute, but I would like to give her a chair, of course. Ooh, what about if I can try and use this one? Not really fitting the vibe. The shape is, but the colours are not. I think I'm just going to give her like a normal farmhouse chair. Still one of my favourite chairs in the game. Very similar to the ones that I've got at home myself. Yeah, happy with that. Okay, we'll keep that as it is for the meantime. I think what I want to do here is maybe put in another cat tower. But I think I want to go for a bit more of the bigger one in this room. That's if it fits in here. They were a bit too big. A lot of them were. I think I'm just going to go for this one in that colour. Flop you to there. That door should open. You should be able to get through. I'm going to shuffle it along a little bit more though, just in case. Yeah, round about there. Okay, we want some rugs in this room. I'm going to put a couple in and kind of overlap them, I think. Let's go for this one, just to match in with the wallpaper, the floral vibe. And I'm going to use this battered blue one just to overlap it slightly. Might even put this at a bit of a, just a little angle like that. Very subtle, but it's going to work. Yes. And then bring another dog bed up here. Flop you to there. So Pickle's got another place to stay. Go for that one. It's not very well put together, this room, but that's what I'm imagining for her, really. Right. Before we move on to the altar, what I'm going to do is put in a couple of lights up on top of these side tables. I think she would have a little pot of tea ready up here for the mornings before she gets out for a walk. I reckon she gets up really early, like 5 a.m, and she's out with the dog straight away. And a little old style lantern over there. I think that's perfect. Oh, I'm for it. I really am. I really wish I could add more stuff to this build. I really do. Like, and go heavy as I normally do. But I'm just trying to keep things down as much as possible. Right, now the all-important altar. So we need candles, we need incense, we need sage. We need crystals. I'd like a mirror somewhere around here too. And maybe a little moon phase thing up on the wall. And maybe some plants. Let me pull all of that out and we'll actually put that together. Right, we've got some trinkety bits here. So first things first, a crystal charging station. Can I get you on there? I mean, I think that's snapping to the table, but you get the idea. Bit of moonstone. Let's get up a little sage tray as well. Let's flop you. You need to be more there. Thank you. Beautiful job. Is that the same spot? Probably. Some candles. The all-important candles. I'm going to put in these tower ones around here. Gorgeous. A little wand. Let's flop this into place. Grab you to there. And I've pulled out some other crystals, but I'm wondering... Oh, no, they do go on here. Okay. There's some amethyst here. Nope, you're not going to go there, are you? You're going to be an asshole. So can I pop you to around about there? Is that correct? It is. I should have done it with these as well. Oh, they're not even going to go up there. Okay. Well, let's hopefully... Oh, here we go. Look. Is that floating though? No. It's on our side today. You can obviously see I've picked out a little rug underneath of here too. And I've put something up on the wall just to make it look a little bit witchy. Oh, yes. That's the ticket. That's what I wanted, just to tell a little story. I'm happy. Happy with the room. I think they're going to be able to get in and use everything. I will make sure to player test it, of course. But that's where I'm going to leave that bedroom. I'm happy. Right, so into the bathroom we go. I do want to do a probably shower and tub combo in here. But I do want it to maybe look a little bit older. So I might even go for the vampire one. No, I think we should probably go for the base game one instead. This one. And add this into this room. Here we go with the bathroom. I'm bored already. Right. You know my thoughts. I don't need to say anything further. No, I think that was probably the best place for the bath. I'll flop you there. Get in a toilet. I'm starving. I'm waiting on some food. I've just ordered a Subway to come to my house. I never normally like Subway. But they've got the Italian herb bread back. And that was always my favourite. So I've ordered some food. Don't know why I'm telling you this, but I am. There we go. Is that the best place for the toilet? I think it is. And then what we could do is add in the old style sink, this one, into this spot here. Yes. And then we can add in all the other little accents and stuff. Like one of these. Let's get this one in. Let's go for a softer, like, yeah, that kind of tone. Nothing needs to be matching for Clementine. She is not fussed. And this is where I'm also going to put in a cat litter tray. The scoop-free one. Let's flop you in there, off to the side. A mirror up on the wall. Can we use you? Yeah, why not? Just with some notes and post-its and stuff. Yeah, perfect. A toilet roll, of course. I'm actually going to put a plunger in here because it's kind of an older style bathroom. So let's flop you to around about there. Beautiful stuff. And in fact, I'm going to use these in here. I'm doing it. Popping you down there. And I might even do the matching rug. Well, sort of matching. Let's put it off at a jaunty. With a shower. Oh, should we add another one of these by the basin too? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. One thing I have forgot with this place, of course, radiators. So let's add them in now. Let's pop one there. Oh, let's go for a smaller one in there. One there. And we'll do one over on this side. Let's flop these downstairs as well. Where could I put you in here? Oh, perfect. Underneath the window. Done a bit of work. And I'm probably going to need to... Oh, there is no way. The kitchen's freezing. The kitchen is absolutely freezing. She hates being cold, but it's expensive. Radiators are expensive. And she's hardly ever in anyway, so... There we go. There's my justification. Thank you. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And then I'm going to add in a little towel rail, and we're going to be done with the bathroom because I'm bored. There we go. Beautiful job. Stunning bit of work. One thing we were missing was a curtain of some kind, so I'm going to use that one in here. Well, that's it. Do I want to add anything out in this hallway? I think we need to add something. Just one thing. I'm just going to do a simple like table like this. I think that would be perfect. Let me have a little look. In fact, this one. Plop you up to there and add a couple of plants on top. There we go. Just a single plant just to bring a bit of decoration into that area. My loves. That was the final thing added. The final thing added to not only this huge build that we've been working on for months, but the whole save file itself. It's a bittersweet thing, it really is. But I'm so excited to move on to some newer pastures, and I'm so excited about getting this video together, going over the whole of this save file for you. I really am. Okay, well, let's get into let's get into live mode. And let's have a tour around the final little build for the hamlet of Whittington. And so here we are, my loves, the final build. We are here on a rainy night in Henford on Bagley. And this is Clementine's little cottage. Gorgeous, overgrown, wonderfulness. I'll make sure to plant stuff as well, and all of the planters that I've done around the place. Don't you worry. But we come through into her little living room. She's left the fire on. She's in bed at the minute. She's having a little sleep. But I think it just screams her. I really do. Very, very nice indeed. Little kitchen. She's going to be very happy in this space. And out through this way, her beehive, more places to grow some things and stuff. A couple of little dog pet bowls for not only the dogs, but the foxes. She's got a little workspace there that she can keep an eye on things up from. Up this way, she's laughing for some reason, really creepily. Oh, I forgot to paint the ceilings up here. I'll make sure to do that. And into her bedroom, where she is all tucked up asleep. Look at her. In her bed, she's happy. And then we've got her. Oh, look, everything's sparkling and making noises over here. Nice. That's just how I want. A little altar. Very nice. And then out onto her hallway and into her bathroom. I'll make sure to get everything painted on the ceilings before, obviously, I get this released. But that's it. That is it. But I cannot believe we are done with the hamlet of Whittington. This is where this save file ends, my loves. Don't forget, as I said, I will be back with the full overview of everything once I have completed it. Sometime in October, I'm going to say. But I'm going to leave this the final time I'm going to be saying this. This is the last time we are here with Henford on Bagley. And I'm going to leave you with something a little bit mysterious just to get the juices flowing for the save file release. But yeah, thank you so much to everybody as well for all of your wonderful ideas and for sticking with me through this series. It is so appreciated. It really, really is. But I'm going to say goodbye now. Thank you so much for watching. Have the most marvellous weekends, and I'll see you all again next week. Goodbye. Out on the moors, the storm rages on, and with it, the truth draws closer. Within the walls of Haddon Hall, secrets run deeper than blood, and some legacies refuse to die quietly. A face long absent, a bond of blood, broken and betrayed, and now returned.